Hello. I'm Jerriford K. Horkins. And this is everybody who was here before.
Huzzah!
Right. Huzzah. Now, what's up?
What'd you call it, Kate?
Wow. Yeah.
No, I just put it art. I see now how that could be interpreted. So we are ready to get buck-ass wild. But let us begin with the ancient ritual. And by ancient, I mean like 3 weeks old scenario where you thank the people who enable the program, starting with Big Daddy Dinar.
Big Daddy Dinar's Yum Yum Hut, super great owner, hereby presents Employee of the Week Award to The Thing Fell Off. Pretty sure it was Clever Rogue last week.
Yeah.
If not, we will just
50-50
say it
chance,
was,
yeah.
and you're dead. This week,
something Jeff did wrong.
we can put this one on Jeff.
Okay.
This week, the greatest person in the world, obviously, back to Zemoj.
Wow.
It just keeps
It's
going back
very
and forth.
beautiful.
Welcome back to the fold. Mwah.
Love it.
You can do
Love
no
you.
wrong.
Love you for a week.
It's got to feel great. Now, Amy,
It's gotta feel great. Yes.
what's your position on this whole thing?
Oh, so my forest friend of the week that sadly ended its journey and life this week was Zemoj the ground squirrel. And it was
Nice.
taken in a tragic nutting accident.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how I want to go.
Wait, you know what? Yes.
This
He
is
died doing what he loved.
Yeah.
This is the most profane show.
He died how he lived.
Doing nothing.
He died how he was made to live.
Oh. Sorry, that got really
Intense heat.
Wah, wah, wah.
Intense heat. I like that. I think it's a great framework, and I support it 100%. Now, what's your thing?
So my thing is you get a beautiful hand painted constellation from me that's all custom made for you, but I don't have the pen with me, so I don't do it on camera, but I would. And it is going to my beautiful offspring, Katrin Melky, who is going to receive something in the mail from me, which will be lovely.
Constellation Prize. It's branded.
Gotta
It's
let him
happened.
say it.
I'm gonna
It's part of
force
the
it. I'm
contract.
gonna make this. I'm
I
gonna
have
make
to
this
let him
continue
do
to happen.
that.
Now, Kathris Straub,
Oh.
my understanding is that you are actually inaugurating.
He's caved.
No,
You
wait, I have to go back into character now. Where am I? What's happened? I'm here on this bizarre plane to celebrate the life of one.
Were you gonna go into character at some point?
No, I gave up on it real fast. It wasn't going to work. So here, full metal spark for you and for future patron gods of mine. I and my wife have treated all these papers, stained them, aged them. And
Oh, really?
And here at the table
Mara
I
helped
have...
with this?
She did, yeah.
Oh.
She had the best version of it. The ones I did, it's like a little goes a long way, and I didn't realize that. Because they're all the ones I'm like, just pink.
Oh,
Pink
yeah.
paper. It sucks.
Oh, so is this blood?
Could be.
It could be.
It's something
could be.
Kathris was up to.
It's something special.
Anyway, you will receive this in the mail. It's a Tetrathanauticon that I just did at the table, and I just wrote your name on
He
it.
did. And this is
It's
actually,
fresh.
I think this is the aftermath of the horrible nutting accident.
Yeah.
Actually, so
It's
That's the glyph they found.
but it also smells really good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it? Hold on a second.
Sniff that glyph.
Dude, sniff that glyph.
she's a
Had
monster.
better become a range of merchandise.
Thank you.
You always gotta sniff it every week. He creates a glyph for you. He sniffs it, describes its bouquet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What you got on that
I'm
one?
getting notes.
I'm getting notes from my producers to stop, because it's disgusting. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Smells like old paper.
It's true. Hey, so very, very quickly. So for those of you in the channel, those shadow counselors who have remained, we have super cool gifts that there was no 20 this week, but we're going to give them away here at the end. We have this cool dice set, which just maintains the nutting terminology we've leveraged heretofore. And we also have this from Level Up Dice. And then we also have this Ballin dice box book tome fantasy from our friends at Elderwood Academy, and it even comes
So
with a cool
cool.
bag.
It's so
It's
cool.
pretty fucking tight. No, and so because Zemoj had done so much great work for Walnut and Dinar, of course I was able to inherit that, and it seemed fun to me to try to stick Krenar in the middle of that awful fight over at Shrimp. So I'm super, super appreciative of the opportunity to come up with something absolutely on the spot. Now,
What's in the box?
I don't know,
What's in the
but you
box?
have
What's in the
papers. You
box?
have papers here.
I do.
What it do?
A gift.
Oh.
It says, Ryan, I wanted to thank you for a little something to say, or I want to do a little something to say thank you for all the giggles, chuckles, and downright belly laughs. The first time you had Dinar use his breath weapon, I laughed so hard I cried. I hate to feed his ego, but I got it. Why does everyone say that?
It's a mystery.
Respectfully, Northeast Regional Manager of the Yum Hut, Jason DeBee. And it says pronounced DeBee.
Yeah.
Very
That's
nice.
nice.
So
But
said
what,
it right.
But what treasures?
I don't know, I haven't
rest
looked yet.
within- Whoa!
Hey, whoa, that's really good. I saw this when he posted this on Twitter. This is
Oh.
Dude,
crazy
that is
ballin'.
twisted.
The fact that I get it now,
I
yeah.
know. I
Dude,
got
with
mine
the
too.
Bjorn,
With the Bjorn.
with the battle
and
Bjorn.
then it got the little oak head in there. He's got
Oh,
the
yum.
hair
But
coming
dude-
out when it was just a hairball.
But look, there's a tiny little mushroom
I
down in
know.
the.
This is so good. This is amazing.
That's a really
Look at
neat.
that logo.
That's a really neat take on toothbrush too. I think.
Yeah, I
It's-
like
yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of deep
It's
cuts
kind of a
there.
sort of
Can
almond.
you share that joy over here? I can't
Yeah.
see it very well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
Jason,
God.
that is amazing.
really
that's
good.
intense.
Thank you.
That's intense flavor.
Absurd.
I
What'd
know.
you get?
I don't know. Hey, dearest C team, first, thank you. The time and work you put into bringing life to this world and its characters make me look forward to Wednesday rolling around. Same here, of course. Same here. Extremely same.
Extremely same.
I recently graduated from acupuncture school. Please come and hang out with me. And then spent 4 months in Nepal providing health care to underserved communities.
Oh, that's cool.
1,075. I feel bad. I feel like I have not accomplished a lot. 1,075 patient visits later, I'm back in the States, still reeling from the experience. The work was wonderful, but the downtime was hard. And I want to thank the team for helping keep a smile on my face when thoughts drifted to friends, family, home. We got you. Anyway, like someone's lame uncle, here are some souvenirs.
Awesome.
Are you for fucking real?
Holy
Jerry,
crap.
a half brick of cooked pu'er?
What?
How'd you get through that through customs?
Yeah, holy shit, where'd you keep this, man? Is everybody down with pu'er?
What is it?
It's a fermented tea.
Yum.
Oh man, this is next time. Next time, Alyssa, this is happening here at the table.
Yes, please.
And a package of Oriental Beauty Oolong. Tell me what you think. And maybe we share tea someday. Yeah, let's hook it up.
Huh.
Amy, Kate, Chris, and Ryan. 4 necklaces, bracelets, and trinkets picked with your PCs in mind that I think are pretty dang fancy.
Hmm.
Alyssa, sorry it's not scotch, but it is whiskey from Nepal.
Whoa.
Oh, sweet.
Also included obligatory prayer flags and fancy incense that I hope help anoint the play space next game. Thanks again.
Yay.
Keep the good times and the Nat 20s rolling. Warmest regards, Jeff. Wow, what a treasure.
Jeff.
More
Thanks
flame
so
at the
much,
table.
dude.
Jeff.
That's what
Jeff,
that's
Yeah,
Jeff.
dude, you vitamin J. Now,
Yeah, bring that box over here. We want
dude, dude, dig around in there if you can.
Wow.
Now,
Move up.
I was just gonna say move up.
Move it.
Oh, well,
I like
this
that
one's got-
pigeon,
this one's got
but
a
it's
video.
Pigeon's
it's
alive.
quite animate. Yeah.
It could have been the sweet tiny document set. please
Dude,
Walmart.
mini document set.
Tiny documents.
That was really good.
No, where did
She
you?
needed a win.
Oh, totally. No, Amy,
Yeah.
where did you get this great shawl?
Oh, this is from Christina Mitchell, who said, Christina Mitchell Wheeler,
Yeah.
who said, I did not need to read her note on air, but I want to say that I'm wearing this and it is extremely comfortable and I will wear it for many cold Seattle nights to come.
We
Yeah,
have
it's
them.
Really
Thank
cool.
you.
It's really
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's great, right?
It's very stylish.
And it's
you look awesome.
super soft. This is
So-
like the only knitted thing I have that's not. Or
So
crochet.
where are you at on the position that the tiny documency
Should be the MVP.
could be the MVP?
I like that a
I
lot.
like that too.
Yeah, what else have we?
The crystalline tree.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah,
The
that's
crystalline
fun.
tree
Oh,
covered with
yeah, that was
covered with
pretty funny.
writhing fish.
Or
Mhm.
just the concept of fried shrimp.
Yeah.
Fried shrimp is a
Ah.
winner too.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous town.
Frame
I
technically
know.
inanimate on fire, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Exactly. Once substantially more animate, now less so. Yeah, keep digging around through here
We're
for
just
treasure.
digging through this.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
there's
Hey,
4 of
so
these, but I don't know which
I will
ones are which.
feast on these cues while you ravage that box. Epic Photon, Jerry, why is there a butt on the shelf behind you? And has it always been there? And what is
yes.
it? And I have so many questions. So I was asked. This is obviously the soprano.
yes. Beautiful.
from season 1. I think it was called Dungeons and Wagons.
Yeah.
Haravan Dardragon, of course, recently married. Obviously, much love to the happy couple. But it was adorning Alyssa's place for a while. But the person who gave it to us asked us if we would put it back up and in the shot, and I did so.
Let's hear some questions.
It's very
Oh man, this is not the only person. There's somebody else here that wants to know about the butt statue.
What?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Mr. Bertha, I mean, hopefully I've satisfied you as well. Jigsaw Fan Club,
But satisfied.
right?
Yeah, she was at East. I
Yeah.
remember, 'cause I was telling her how we were putting it up on
Oh, yeah.
Alyssa's wall, and I would
That's right.
see it every time I walk
Alyssa's
by.
just dropped it off. It's KDragon2772 on Twitter. So thanks so much. Obviously, there is hot shit in here, right?
It's really cool.
It's A+ material.
It's the whole box.
Jigsaw Fan Club says, "Can we get a copy of these fishing rules? Because dang, it's not too bad." Eric Benson, who you may know better as Edge Benson, notorious EJB or Azerbaijan, we came up with it today. We tried to do a bunch of versions of it on the table that were about numerics, but it seemed to us that making a dexterity game out of it would be more fun because we watched a bunch of angling videos, and then
That's awesome.
and then we authentically read an angling treatise from the Middle Ages, written in Old English. And then once we did all that kind of stuff, we figured out that we could make a version of the game that would be completely visible to the chat as long as we used the dice box as the space. So it's actually really nice that these, the ones that we have here from Level Up are wide. So it's more like a bowling alley or something like that. And then being able to flick them up off of the upper realm. As you saw, it's actually pretty tricky. The first couple times you do it, it's gonna be a rough ride. But that's the main thing. The one system we never saw was if you roll a natural 20, and that's that we basically crank up the value of each dice. So you actually have a D20 as your top dice, then a D12 and a D8. And trust me, the D20 inside in that context just rolls and rolls and rolls. It's very, very cool.
I've noticed that.
Absolutely. Hey, Hannah Mayhem, listen up. This is now your box.
Yeah.
This is yours. Care of Elderwood Academy. Also, Baloo's Clues. 2 awesome metal Level Up dice from Level Up. Thanks so much for watching the show. Hey, this is Gordon
Making that joke for like
Gordon
8 years.
Fearman. Jerry, do you prefer being a DM or being Omen drawn? It's actually the same person. I think of myself as running the game as Omen drawn. I guess that's like the entire first season is basically about my background character. Now I've got new stuff that I can do with Jim, obviously in the second season. But I think of this story as being told by Omen drawn. It might be a report or something. I mean, I think of it as being sort of like a couple steps removed from the events, but I think of it as sort of a documentary fashion. Scary Crazy Butterknife. Ryan.
That's me.
The rest of the
Next
party
question.
the rest of the party has lost its voice, and Dinar is the only one that can talk.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
How would he introduce his 3 new servants?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I guess he would call them all his
No.
servants. Depends who he's talking to. It depends who he's introducing them to.
Sure.
If it's like a royalty, and he's got to go in as some sort of royalty, they would be his court. They would all be his servants. It would definitely lay out up front. They're all many rungs beneath him, and then he would introduce probably Rosie as his like vizier. No.
Oh,
And then,
nice.
Cool.
And then Walnut would be like he would introduce as some sort of personal guard,
The muscle.
and then Cthulhu would be his jester. Yeah. Some sort of clune.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just laugh like dance for me, boy. Ah.
Hey, now Scary Crazy Butterknife has more hypotheticals for another member. Cthulhu is informed he will never find death.
Mm.
Oh no.
What is the most ridiculous way he'd test his newfound immortality?
Oh man. Probably go to space. Just drift.
Just in the
Just
void.
voyage. Yeah. Why? What else could you do?
How would he get there?
I don't know. He has a lot of time though to figure it out. I don't know. how you get there.
Invents.
I understand there are systems of getting out there.
That's true.
Let's see. Cyrus Nightbane. Jerry, when you release the book, is it going to include all the roles of Acq Inc. members? Yes. And in fact, it will include more than that because the members of Acq Inc. That we see here in the C team are only 4 of like 8 total roles. And so you can mix and match these in home games to put together whatever type of party you want. I suspect that the Obviator, which is what Fen is from Team N, is going to be something that people will really enjoy. But the Occultant, I think, is also really cool. Zwecreational. Will the book we're all waiting for contain NPC stat blocks of the player characters we've come to know and love? Or would that be weird for said players? It'd probably be weird for said players, but
Who cares about our feelings?
yeah, I mean, right in the
there.
right in the trash.
Our,
Yeah.
our stat blocks
my-
are right on the screen all the time. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The,
Just
copy
the
them down.
stats are
Yeah.
pretty
Yes.
open. My suspicion is that you guys would think it'd be cool to end up in a home game, but I could be wrong.
Oh
No,
yeah,
and-
100%.
NPC me all day. NPC all over me.
Yeah. I mean, I am
Fun.
excited about the
No,
prospect
hot-
of.
You
hot-
made-
PC me.
The hottest lunch.
You make very direct eye contact with Chris when you say things like that.
He's directly across from me. I get. All right, you. You want some of the eye contact? The weird eye contact.
Yeah.
NPC
All right.
all over me.
You asked for it.
Here.
Here it comes.
Anyway,
Here it
yes. Go get a.
I'm so jealous.
For,
Oh, sorry. Let me spread it around.
Drink it.
I don't like that.
That's it.
No, that's worse.
Smooth
No,
that.
I don't like it.
Yeah, you can have him.
Yeah, exactly. No, let this be focused in this channel.
Ew.
Go Getaber 1001. Lul, but I'm having a very hard time pricing it. But question, is it Frimp or Frimp? Which is to say, is it spelled with an F or is it spelled with a PH?
It's an
Hmm.
F.
Yeah.
F.
F.
Because it has to suck. Like the
This is
PH, the PH sort of implies that it was considered for even a second.
Yeah.
A Staghorn TV says, did Jerry ever
Oh.
post the recipe? What's that? I know, right?
The Staghorn TV.
Yeah, exactly. From the meadery
Mhm.
that we featured on.
The Enchanted
Is
Mansion.
yeah, exactly. Enchanted Meadow,
Enchanted
Mansion,
Mansion. Oh, I
EM?
can't remember.
EMM. Anyway, I was pretty drunk. Did Jerry ever post the recipe for cornerstones? I was never able to find them in Google searches. It's not really our recipe. They're based on
Able-
something. Yeah, they're
Able
Evil
something?
Skeever.
Able
Able
Skeevers.
Skeevers. Yeah.
But what I found out when Keek went to Japan,
Takoyaki.
yeah. Have you ever had them?
Mhm.
Because I've only like seen them.
What is it?
They're octopus balls.
Octopus balls, you
They're fried
heard?
balls
I'm
of
a
dough and
fan of
octopus.
What?
Not like a testicle. Like
Not interested.
Because those are
fuck it.
rare.
Yeah, exactly. No. It's like an evil skeever is basically like a pancake orb. And so this is like a savory octopus pancake orb.
It's like a Rocky Mountain oyster,
Google
but in the water. Do they have water oysters?
Google auto flipping takoyaki
You now.
set.
Auto flipping takoyaki.
Yeah.
set.
It's
So
amazing.
with an evil skeever, you have like a long sort of pokey, and then you're manually sort of flipping them around as they bake. You sort of turn them.
Cool.
But in Japan, they have the automatic one
Nice.
that just flips it the whole time.
It's so
Could you
cool.
make evil skewers in that?
I am positive you could. I think about it all the time.
Oh, we gotta get us one of
Dude,
these.
right here.
This could be
no,
a hot plate right
but,
now.
But here,
Yeah, I know.
so this is what cranks me up,
That'd be
right?
great. Yeah.
Yo, so look, it's for those corn balls.
Yeah. So this is what gets me cranked up. So now that we have Last Stone's Day as a holiday,
Mhm.
like I think that we actually need to observe Last Stone's Day, like every season.
Yeah.
Like you have to be back in Red Larch. Like part of the adventure could be like, God, we need to get back to Red Larch
Oh, I
by
thought you
Last
were talking
Stone's
about
Day.
Real life.
Oh,
Oh,
so did
Yeah,
I.
no,
give us a date.
I'm
for
saying
crying
let's
out
do it. Let's
loud.
do it all. Like this season.
December 20.
This season, let's just get at it.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
get the skeeves. Just do it A+.
Into it.
Yeah.
Rosie's gonna keep
Right.
throwing cake in that hole because she's committed to the bit. She's gonna act like she did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So they
Ishmael
shut that cake hole.
Mm-mm.
Ishmael says, Dinar, when are you going to remember to give Krenar her shadow toys?
Yeah.
I'm just doing it now because I got a bunch of angry tweets.
I got
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
never give it to her.
I told him 2 separate times, like, don't you have toys to give her?
Oh, yes. CC Phantom says, Jerry, do you realize that Holly is in chat and is very mad?
Oh, that you stole
About the rings?
Better be
Yeah.
careful when next you see her. Ha ha ha. Don't put anything in my hand you want to get back. Shadow Council, an absolute pleasure. Thanks so much. I want to take a special moment to thank Josh for running the boards. And we are very, very, very glad to have our Alyssa back. The Shadow Counselor. She has
Yay!
returned. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.